Hi everyone, Josh with Talk About Trek here. Today we're going to be talking about the new show premiering this week, October 28th, Star Trek Prodigy. So I thought it would be a good time to kind of sit down, learn a little bit more about the show, about the cast, see what we know about it, talk about what's making us excited about the show, and just kind of go from there. So I think what we'll do first is just kind of let's go through the main cast and talk about them. So first off, we have Ella Purnell, who will be Gwen. And from the little bit that we've seen in the trailer, it seems like her and Doll here will be kind of playing off of each other, kind of, throughout at least maybe like the first episode, which makes me think that their roles here are going to be like kind of captain and first officer as they develop the show. So you have Gwen, and then you have Brett Gray playing Doll, who from the trailers has already said that he was going to be the captain. So maybe it'll be like a struggle between him and Gwen, or who knows? We'll see. But man, I'm really excited to see kind of how this is all going to play out all together. So then we have Angus Imrie, who will be playing a Medusan named Zero. And I haven't seen much in the trailers about him yet, so I don't know exactly what he's going to portray on the show. But I guess one of the things I like to think is that maybe each of these cast members is going to kind of be in one of the basic divisions, that we always kind of know. So, who's going to be security, who's going to be engineering, who's going to be science. Some of that we know already. So for the science division, in the latest trailer, they did show Riley Alisraki as Rok-Tahk, and it looks like that she will be the science officer of the ship. So we have her, Brett, Angus, and then of course Jason Mantzoukas as Jankum Pog. And there was something released on Twitter recently, and it showed a brief kind of trailer of him as it looks like he'll be the engineer of the ship. And as you can see here, he does have like a bionic arm or something. So that's kind of cool. Let's see what the backstory is on that. So he is a Tellarite. And then, of course, we have D. Bradley Baker, who is voicing Murph. Well, voicing or they're making the noises for Murph. So it'll be interesting to see like this character too, a new kind of thing to Star Trek, where it's going to be. It's always fun to see in the cartoons. You have that character that always just makes noises, and other people can understand what they say, but you don't ever know. So I'm kind of hoping that's actually the direction they go with and stay with this show, because that's always fun. So, what are we looking forward to in Star Trek Prodigy? Well, I can tell you that for me, the main thing about this show that seems exciting is that it's something that they are approaching from just a whole different angle than any other Star Trek show that they've put out. So, this is going to be a group of people who are being introduced to Starfleet, Star Trek, and it's something they don't know. So they're coming along and they're coming into something they don't know. So they, through the course of the show, will learn more about Star Trek and about its ideals and about everything that we love about it. And hopefully what it'll do is it's going to bring along a lot of kids right along with it just to get excited about it as well. So I really think that they've got a great idea here, and I really hope that it does bring in a lot of kids. So of course I've asked my kids to watch it, and they've made faces at me that, Dad, I don't know about that. I said, come on. I think you can probably sit down and watch it with me. I think that they will, and I think that they'll really like it when they do. So what else is going to be exciting about this? So Star Trek is making a show to put out on Nickelodeon. So, and of course, as we all know, you know what that means. Merchandising, merchandising, merchandising. And if you look around me, that's exciting to me. Because, man, I am looking forward to some new and exciting Star Trek toys to buy. And if you're putting out a Star Trek show on Nickelodeon aimed at kids, then I really think it's time to really just put the hammer down and put out a series of just fantastic toys for this show. And I mean, I'll buy most of them, all of them, twice, one to open, one to keep, maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe I won't. I probably will. But that's one of the things, or one of the many things that's got me excited about this show too, is just the chance to get into some new and exciting Star Trek toys. Because that's one of the things that I've loved about the series since I was a kid, is that they've always really had the best toys to go along with the series. And now that I know Playmates is putting out a new series to go along with all this stuff and all the other new series, that I really feel there's going to be some good stuff coming down the line. So everybody, fingers crossed, that they do it right. They don't skimp. They do it right. They put out some good quality merchandise because, Trek fans are going to buy it. We love that stuff. So, do it right, please, Playmates, and put out some good stuff for us, because we will buy it up in doubles, because, we love to collect. Well, at least I do. Anyway, I've gotten way off base here. So let's kind of get back to what we're talking about Prodigy. So one of the things that I am really excited for, like I said, is just that we're getting to see a group of people being introduced to Starfleet who are not familiar with it. So how they're going to approach that, and also how they're going to... Now, this show takes place in the Delta Quadrant, I believe. So how they're going to connect that with, the Star Trek, now. So we do know already that they are going to be putting in Captain Chakotay, and they've announced a couple members of his crew as well. So we are going to be seeing some bit of actual Starfleet in this at some point during the series. So that's another thing I'm really excited for. And the design of the ships is something that I am really looking forward to. I like this art style that they went with here. As you can see in the poster there, the USS Protostar looks fantastic, and I want to have one that I can hold in my hand. So get that to me, please. But here's another shot here. This must be when they first discover it here on the planet. But look at that. That's going to be fantastic. So also think about, we get to see this. We get to see all these new alien ships and all this awesome stuff going on. And in addition to that, we're going to go back over and we're going to see more of Starfleet. What is Captain Chakotay's ship? What is that going to look like? What else are we going to see? I'm excited. And it looks like we're actually going to be getting a two-parter, possibly, coming up here. So the episode coming up this Thursday, the 28th, and yeah, it looks like this is going to be a double. We got a two-parter coming up called Lost and Found. So I'm excited. I was excited enough to sit down and make this video tonight, and I'm going to be excited all week, getting ready to watch it. So I hope you guys are excited too, and let me know what you think about the show coming up and what you're excited to see. And I'm really hoping to hopefully be able to sit down first thing on Friday and just kind of sit down and talk about what I thought about this show, because again, this is something that they've never done before, and I really hope it's a success, and I really hope that my kids watch it and that a lot of kids really get into it and love it. So thank you guys for watching this far into the video, and since you've made it this far, you get a special treat. A friend of mine who knows that I love Star Trek recently went to one of those either auctions or flea markets or something and picked up this sweet, sweet Star Trek, the motion picture magazine, which was not something I had in my collection. So thanks, Albert, for that. This thing is super awesome, and we might spend some time looking at that. And check McCoy out. Oh, I love that beard. Alright, but one of the sweetest things it came with was this little insert poster advertising the Wrath of Khan. So check that out. And look at that condition too. So I think that one might end up on the wall up there somewhere. So anyway, guys, hey, thanks for watching. And we'll be back later this week with some more videos, more talking about Prodigy and looking at toys and magazines and all sorts of good Star Trek goodness. And as always, guys, live long and prosper, and we'll see you next time. Bye.